Hi, and welcome to another episode. I'm Shirley B, and this is welcome to another episode of my video blog. This is week two, so much has happened in week two. So I wrote poems. I wrote about four poems this week, and I read like last week. I said I was going to read over the book that I've been starting to write just to see if I want to continue with it still. And from what I've seen, I do still want to continue with it. There's something there. So I want to definitely keep writing and see where that takes me. And yeah, so I'm like very excited about that. And the poems that I wrote, one of them I named, the other one I did, the other three I didn't. But I just wanted to share some of that with you guys. And that's not something I normally do. So this is very new for me. I've been writing poems since I was 14, 15, up until like that point. I always kept it to myself. It was like my thing, my personal thing. And today I wrote some poems and I want to share that. And I want to see what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments what you think. This is kind of what my poems normally sound like, except for one that I wrote. I was in a coffee shop and I definitely feel like I was channeling some sort of energy. So I want to get started and share that with you. So the first poem that I wrote is a letter to like myself now and kind of like speaking from my future self, kind of talking to her and telling her like, good job, well done. So, okay, here I go. This is a letter to past Shirley self on her cusp of the sweet spot on your higher self. If you're reading this, I want to say congratulations. You did it. You are now exactly where you wanted to be. You are now living your best life. You live in your dream house by the beach with chicken and roosters in the back of your house, with a garden that grows basil, parsley, tomatoes, lemons, an olive tree, apple tree, with your three kids. You have a beautiful 5 bedroom with a 3 bathroom. Your son's in the best school now, talking up a storm. He loves to ride horses and he loves horses and back riding. Horseback riding class. Sorry, I'm reading it how I wrote it and it's just like I don't have the best writing. And not only that, I kind of just don't I just write my mind kind of moves a little fast. So when I write, so sometimes things don't make sense. So just bear with me. And your girls are so beautiful and smart. A handful, but such a joy. My life is full and complete. I spend my days getting my kids ready for school in the morning, writing my books, and focusing on my podcast that has really taken off in a huge way. I'm working on my fourth book now. Everything you touch turns to gold, just like that. Just a snap of the finger. So that's what I'm going to read. I'm not going to read all of the poem. So just to give you a taste, but that was the first poem I wrote this week. And then there's another poem that I wrote. I was channeling some sort of energy. I was at a coffee shop when I wrote it. It's not normally what I sound like, and it's not anything that has to do with my life. So that came out of something, some form of emotion. And then this other one, this is kind of more what my poems sound like. I kind of write more of like a tortured soul. That is just my writing. I don't know why. It's been like that since I was 14. That's what comes out when I write. And I'm like, what is going on with me? But that is how it comes out. It's just kind of like I'm channeling and I'm coming all, I get all these emotions that come out when I write. And this is really kind of, this is what my poems normally sound like. I do write happy poems, but mostly it's more like this. Okay, so there's no name for this poem. How long has it been since I lost you? I keep trying to catch you, but you keep slipping through my fingertips. Nothing I do seems to keep you in my reach. When did we get here? How did you become a stranger? When you're around, it feels cold. I don't think you ever noticed. Our deep connection we once had has disappeared, like it never existed. Something I try to remember how we were, but it has been so long ago that I got used to the deep silence of my thoughts. The memories of how I loved you are gone. The joy you once brought to me are lost. My eyes are full of sadness and I've lost hope. How long do I have to continue on with this tragic charade? You walk around like you're the prize. You act like I won't. You act like I won't leave you. For some reason, you think people aren't checking for me. You act like I don't know my worth. Baby, I'm a fortress. And that's all I'm going to read from that poem. But yeah, that's normally what my poems sound like. And then this next poem, it's called Release the Old Me. And this is the third poem I wrote this week. I'm letting go of the things that no longer serve me. I'm letting go of the people that never saw me. I'm letting go of the old me. I'm releasing all the things that are not bringing me to my higher purpose. I'm releasing all the pain. I'm releasing all my heart. I'm releasing my old life. I'm releasing control. I'm no longer stuck. I'm no longer bound in the in between spot. I release that energy. I welcome happier times. I welcome new people. I welcome wealth. I welcome evolution. I welcome freedom. I welcome genuine love. I welcome new beginnings. I welcome trust and I welcome health. I welcome endless possibilities. And that's that poem. Oh, that might have actually been the last poem I wrote. Okay. Yeah, so that was poem 4. So I read you poem 3 before. This is poem 4. I already read it. Wow, that was quick. So I read you all the poems, except for one. This, like I said, I was at the coffee shop. So please let me know what you think. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read a portion of it. So I just want to hear what you all think of it. Run, run as fast as you can. Run, run, because I'm about to take your man. Wait, uh, actually, it's run, run as fast as you can. Run, run, because I'm about to steal your man. All the king's horses and all the king's men can't stop me from getting what's mine. He never loved you. Everyone can see that. Everyone can see. Stop it. You look so silly, dumb and stupid. That's what you are. You need to stop because I will take it too far. You are a silly hoe. It's clear to see. The tea's hot. Stop while you're ahead. Girl, you look tired, for real. No one cares, boo. No one's checking on you. He stopped calling and texting. Honey, he's gone ghost. I hope and pray that you get a clue. Diamonds are forever. Why does yours look cheap? Go on, girl, find you a new man. Bugs, pigs, and goats can't make that man love you. He's a dumb girl. Cut that fool loose. Oh, actually, I wrote, he's a dweeb, girl. Cut that fool loose. Love is consistent, girl. He's not. He loves my lips, my attitude. He loves my slick mouth. Girl, you're weak. That's why he tricks on you. Okay. That's all I'm going to read from that one. But like I said, I was channeling some sort of energy with that poem. So I don't know, but I still like it. It's cute. But my plan is, if I didn't already say in the video, like I'm gonna continue with my book that's actually called Voodoo Girl. So because there's something there, and I'm very in the beginning stages of it. I'm not even in the middle of the book, and I can see the book, and I just feel like finish it. Just do it. I have so many good ideas about this book. I have a good feel about this book. So just do it, see what people think and feel about it. And then after that, I want to write my book of poems. That is my goal. And I'm not going to do a lot of poems. I want to do about 50 or 60 on that because I'm very hard on myself with my poems. Like I said, I've never shared it with anybody outside from here, but I'm trying to get to the point of like sharing my poems with other people and hearing what people think. So that's what I'm going to do. Every time I write a poem, I'm going to share it with you. Not all of them are going to make it. I have maybe 80 poems. I did have a book I've shared in my other video. I have a book of poems that I wrote when I was like from 14 to 22 that I kind of lost from moving and stuff like that. And there was this one poem that I think it's called Run, and I want to rewrite it. I just haven't channeled it or felt the mood to write it, but it'll come back to me because I definitely would want to add that poem. It was a very deep poem that I wrote when I was about 14, 15. And to this point, I'm just like, wow, that was really deep. I don't know who I was talking to, if I was talking to my present time self at that time, or if I was talking to my future self, because it's definitely a poem that resonates. It was about a poem about kind of having a fork in the road and picking a path, not knowing which one to choose. And it was very deep for a 14-year-old to write that. Because, like, really, what do you have going on other than high school? So, but yeah, it definitely still resonates. So I want to channel and write that poem again. But if you stayed with me this long during the video, thank you so much. I do video vlogs of my book journey and writing journey every week. So I will be posting. I'm a little late on this video just because I'm a mom, and to find quiet time to sit down and post and do a video is really hard because at night I get tired. So the best time for me to do it, and plus the best time for you to get my normal energy, is in the morning. So that's my best time. So I really have to be up before my son gets up and my partner gets up. But sometimes he's cool. He understands. So he'll just like be in the room, like drink coffee or whatever. But yeah, so I also have a podcast called Black Sheep because I'm the black sheep of the family. The link is in the bio. Check that out. It's very brand new, so there's not a lot of episodes on it, but I'm proud of it. There's so much I want to do with that. And thank you for listening if you made it through this video. Like I said, my poems are very personal to me. So sharing them, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments, good or bad. Um, these aren't like the best poems I've written. So, but it's what I wrote this week. And yeah, so definitely let me know what you think. It matters. I need to know. I've held in this part of me for so long that now I'm just ready to like let it out and see what other people think. And I also wrote my book. It's called Black Sheep. That's available on Amazon, and the link is in the bio. So definitely, if you are interested, check that out. It poured my heart and soul into that book. I love this book. It's my first book. You know, you can only go up from here, you know, continuing to write, continuing to get better at writing. That is the whole purpose and point of all of this. So thank you if you stayed with me throughout this whole video, and we'll be chatting again next week. And bye for now. Thank you. Bye.